Hi, I'm Sandy Sandler. I cannot believe it's already Hanukkah and Christmas is Sunday. Amazing. So, as a Christmas present to everybody, we are going to give away tonight on the live, not only a roll of our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon, but also a Bowdabra. So make sure that you stay until the end. You'll have to be on the live in order to win, but we'll pick our winners at like 20 after and 25 after the hour. So thank you so much for joining. And let me see if I can get this here so I can see the comments. Awesome. So, hi, Tina. Let me move this over here so I can see. My eyes aren't so good anymore, you guys. Okay, so Tina, thank you so much for sharing. And everybody, thank you so much for sharing. And if you're watching the replay, please say hashtag replay. And on my first live right after the new year, we're going to pick somebody who watched the replay and we're going to give away another Bowdabra as a New Year's present. So definitely let me know if you're watching the replay. So I'm going to get started. I have this pre-wrapped gift, and I just took my ribbons that we're going to use for this one, and I'm just going to bring this around and then make sure that I have the wrong sides coming up, and we're going to just bring this around here and twist it here and pull that through. So we have our tails. Then I'm going to put my box aside, grab my Bowdabra, and definitely for this, since it's all gold, I'm going to use my gold Bowdabra bow wire. So from Kentucky, Tina, hi. And Shirley Blair, thank you. And again, everybody, thank you for sharing, Shirley and Tina. And also, we're using Bowdabra ribbons tonight. We have some great Bowdabra ribbons on our Bowdabra.com website, so I hope you guys will check them out. This swirl is one of our Bowdabra ribbons, and so is this, which is called Mars, and I have absolutely no idea why it's called Mars, but it is. And it's really pretty because it's got like, I don't know, these little four-leaf, almost flowers. So I'm just going to lay this down into my Bowdabra, and we're just going to do fold and twist. And Jill is watching from Wisconsin. Oh my God, it's been cold up there, hasn't it, Jill? And Cheryl, and again, you guys, we are going to be giving away at the end of the Bowdabra Live tonight a free Bowdabra and also a free Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon. So you can win either or, and they'll both be announced towards the end of the live. So we're going to twist, and we'll announce the Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon, and then I'm just going to fold this over and twist it, and we're going to fold this over. And the nice thing about this Mars ribbon is it has both a silver and a gold side, which is kind of nice. We're just going to twist that. Fold it one more time over and twist. And then I have this really cute little ornament. So I'm just going to lay my ornament in here. And I'm going to take my Bowdabra wand. And hi, Despina and Linda. And again, everybody, thank you so much for the shares. I really appreciate it. And I'm so excited that we're going to be giving away both the Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon, and to a lucky winner, we'll also be giving away a Bowdabra. So it could be like a last minute shopping for your Christmas list, but it probably won't get there before Christmas. So you'll have to like put a little note in a card saying you're going to get a Bowdabra. So then you'll just tie this off. And now I'm just going to fluff it out. And these are both wired ribbons. So, oh, you're using your Bowdabra. Cool, Francis. I know there's lots of uses for Bowdabra this time of year, actually all year long. And I'm just going to clip the end here. And then I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, and I'm just going to pull it through the ribbon here and just tie it and I'm going to tie a knot here. Or no, you know what? I'm not going to knot it. I'm just going to tie a regular bow. And I'll leave the end so you can tie a card on. And isn't this adorable? You have this super simple to make gift wrap bow. So it's really fun. Hi, Louise from Manchester. And Jill, thank you for sharing. And Shirley. So now we're going to go on to our next project, which is going to be actually it's a mini Bowdabra project. I'm going to show you a cute idea for wrapping a little girl's present or anybody who likes to wear hair bows. So I'm just going to take my Bowdabra bow wire and fold this down in here and tuck the ends underneath. And then I'm going to take my ribbon, and what we're going to do for here is we're going to make a boutique style bow. So I'm going to fold it in half and find my center. Then I'm going to take this and turn it upside down. I'm going to do a little kind of a mountain in the middle there. We have our little mountain that gives us so we don't have to sew. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this over, and then I'm going to twist this here because I want to have my little hair bow ends. And I'm just going to lay that aside. And I'm going to fold this over. And we're going to, again, take our twist it, put this in here, twist it so the right side is up. And I'm going to put this underneath both loops because those are going to be our other set. Whoops, that didn't twist right. Be our other set of tails. So here we go. It's a little technical here, but it's actually really easy. So then I'm going to take my first loop, go to the center, and again do a little mountain up. And I'm going to do the same thing, go to the center, do my little mountain up. And if you have a Bowdabra tool and ruler, you can actually measure this, but I want to show you guys that you can do it without measuring. So now we're going to tuck that in. Then I have these cute little strips. And again, these ribbons are all available on our website. Just lay 2 down in here. Then I have these cute little pearls. We're going to lay down in there. Then I'll take my mini Bowdabra wine. I can tell you where my mind is at. You guys won't believe what I just did. So now I'm going to just pull this up here. But right before I went on live, I was taking a tomato juice that I wanted to shake up before I drank it. And of course, the cap wasn't on. So I got tomato juice all over everything. It was just a nightmare. So we're going to tie this off. And I'm going to tie a knot. And now I'm going to just clip this tight. Whoops. And for those of you just joining us, we are going to be giving away a Bowdabra. And if you're watching the replay, please make sure you put replay because we're going to give away a Bowdabra to someone that watched our replay after my first live after the first of the year. So what I did here was put a little glue dot. So I'm just going to bring this, which basically a zot, because I love the zots more than any. We're just going to bring this around. I'm going to take another zot and put that right here, because I think the zots hold the best. Just put my zot here, bring it around, tighten it there. And I mean, you probably want to use a glue gun for this, but I don't like to use glue guns when I'm on air because I always burn myself. So for me, the zots are perfect. And let's just go here and pull the other tail, which keeps wanting to hide on me, down here, separate our loops, and you have this cute little bow. And we'll just tie it onto a headband. But what I did here is we've got one already finished. And you can see what a cute wrapping idea, because the headband becomes like your ribbon. And you've got your bows. So don't forget to stay on till the end when we're going to announce who won a free Bowdabra and also who wins a free roll of Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon. So I'm going to take my mini Bowdabra again, and I'm going to show you this, how to make this cute little bow using our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon and our Bowdabra blush ribbon. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've already wrapped this present, and I'm just going to take some of our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon, bring it up here, and don't forget to ask people where they're from. And okay, so now I'm just going to tie a knot here, and I love the scrunchie ribbon for wrapping. I just think it's so cute. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, and Shirley's from Ohio. Cool. And thank you, Teresa. No, it's a great way because you're giving a gift and a gift. And you can do more bows. You could even put a bunch of bows inside. But I think that the hair bows make a great wrapping. So now I'm just going to tuck the ends underneath. And I want to thank everybody who's shared. So now this is our Bowdabra Blush glitter ribbon. And we're just going to scrunch that down in there. I'm going to take another piece and scrunch it. And take one more and scrunch this down here. And also, please make sure you follow us on Facebook. And we do have, which is really cool, we have a Bowdabra fan gallery. We have great members that share their projects, will help you if you're new to Bowdabra and have a question. So, oh, this is our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon. And I'm just scrunching this in here. I'm going to grab my wand and give everything a good little scrunch. And then I'm going to take another piece of our blush ribbon, and we're going to also make a scrunchy, whoops, I got to use the right side of it, make a scrunchy bow in the center. So this is great for wrapping little gifts. And hi, Debbie from Southern Indiana, and Gail from Edgewater, Florida. And now I'm just going to scrunch everything in. And we'll be announcing in about 5 or a little bit more minutes who wins the scrunchie ribbon. And then about 5 minutes after that, we'll announce who won the Bowdabra, which is a really cool prize. So now we're going to bring this around to the back. I'm going to tie a knot and tie another knot. And I'm going to just spread everything out. So you can see how the scrunchie ribbon just adds a lot of little flair to that. We'll bring this around here. And now I'm going to take this, tie this onto here, and just using this, I'm just going to tie a knot. So the wire is great for tying the ribbon on here. If I can actually see what I'm doing, because I'm trying to do this to the camera and I'm looking backwards. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to, again, just tie a little bow, so it makes it very easy for the person to take the bow off. And you saw how absolutely simple this was to make, and yet it's so elegant and like a wonderful gift wrap. So I'm going to take this, put it aside, and of course it's Hanukkah. Oh my goodness, look at all this glitter. So that's definitely a glitter ribbon. So now we're going to do Hanukkah. And what I've done is, let me just finish measuring this. I'm just going to cut a piece here. This is our snowflake ribbon, which I love because all of the ribbons come in a bunch of different colors. So now what I'm going to do is take a zot, and I'm going to put my zot right in the fold. Whoops, I got a couple of zots here. I'm going to put my zot right in the fold of the bag. And I'm going to bring this around so that my ribbon will now bend with the bag. Oops, let's make sure that it does this. And goes right onto the zot. So now we're taking a plain white gift bag and we're turning it into elegant gift wrap. So again, I'm just using a zot there. So now you have this really pretty little bag, and I'm just going to put that aside. And I'm going to grab my ribbon and my Bowdabra and grab some silver Bowdabra bow wire. And the Bowdabra bow wire, we sell it on the website for, I think it's like 11 something, and in 100-yard rolls, which are really nice. They last a really long time. So I'm just folding it in half and tucking it underneath. And then what I'm going to do is take 2 pieces of ribbon. So I have our snowflake ribbon and I have our silver stripe. We're just going to put them together, find about the center, and lay that into my Bowdabra. Then what I'm going to do is take my my Bowdabra. I'm going to again make a little bit of a tail, and I'm just going to twist it. Now I've already dovetailed. I have not. Let me dovetail this, and of course I'm not doing it the right way. So let's dovetail the ends here. And we have the dovetail there. Then I'm going to just fold this back over and make a loop, and then fold it over, twist it. So the right side of the ribbon, oh, I didn't twist. You guys, the lighting here is so good that it's hard for me to see the right to the wrong side of the ribbon. So we're going to fold this back over. And now we'll twist it, fold it, and twist it, fold it, and twist, fold, and twist. And I'll do one more loop for good measure. Then I have 2 pieces of our Bowdabra striped ribbon. Lay that down in here. And then I'm going to take this cute little ornament, and even though it's a Christmas ornament, I'm turning it into a Hanukkah ornament. I'm going to lay that down into the center. Then I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, and the reason I folded it in half so I have a slip knot, I'm going to pull it through my slip knot, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. So when I pull it out, I'm not struggling with my ribbon. Separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm just going to tie it off and tie a knot. So I want to thank everybody who's watched. Thank you so much for sharing, for following us on Facebook, for subscribing to our YouTube channel, and for those that don't know, we've got literally like hundreds and hundreds of Bowdabra tutorials on YouTube, and also on our Bowdabra blog where we put new projects. So now what I'm going to do is take my bow, and I'll just tie it on, whoopsie daisy, tie it through the handles and tie a knot. And again, I'm just going to tie a loop here, a bow, and we'll just pull this down the handles and shape our ribbons out. And isn't this a really, really pretty gift bag that you can give for Christmas, but also it makes a great, easy Hanukkah gift wrap. So I hope you guys like this. And we are going to be naming the winner of the scrunchy ribbon coming up really soon. So, in fact, we already have the winner. Oh, a little earlier than we planned. So it's Jennifer Hoover from Kansas. So Jennifer, thank you so much, and I'm so excited if you PM me. So now I have one more gift to wrap here. So let's grab this. And I'm going to take this here. Then I have our silver ribbon and our dot ribbon. Whoopsie daisy, we got so much ribbon in this. So what I'm going to do, because this is our Chicago ribbon, and I'm going to just bring this around, and I'm going to use a Zot to hold this in place. And the ribbon that's going to go over it, so now we're going to measure a piece that's big enough to go all the way around here. And let's see, I want to just make it sure it's long enough that I can tie my tails. So here we go. And I'm going to now make sure that the right side of the ribbon is all around the box. And I'm just going to tie. Now remember, when you tie your tails, you want to make sure that you flip both sides so the right side is on the outside of the tail. So we have that, and I'm going to just use this tail for now. And then I've got all of these tails here, so we'll put the box aside, and I'm going to take my wire, and I'll take a piece, and we're going to use, basically what we're doing here is we cut everything, so you technically could use scraps of ribbon for this bow. So I'm going to fold it in half and leave the other ones. Now in about probably 7 minutes, we're going to announce a Bowdabra winner, but if you're watching the replay, don't worry, because you'll be able to win on the first live that I do after January, which will be the first Monday in January. We'll do it. So now all I'm doing is taking these, making sure that I have the ribbons right side up, and just putting those in here, and I've already dovetailed all the ends. So we're going to just go like this, grab our ribbons, and all we're doing here is just making a really big, oh, that's a smaller one. Let me get some bigger ones here. Like this in here. And lay my silver here, and we're just kind of mixing and matching them as we go. I'm going to lay my Christmas, or what's that called, Chicago ribbon. So we'll lay that here, and then I'm going to just lay a few last pieces in here, and get one more of our silver. So this works great as a Christmas gift ribbon, but it also works wonderfully as a wedding gift, or in the winter as just a, and now I have this really pretty gold poinsettia, and I'm going to stick that right down in the middle. I'll take my Bowdabra wand and give everything a good scrunch. So this becomes something you can make year round. And now, and what I would suggest, which is what I always do, is going now, right after the holidays, I'm buying all the picks that you can to use year-round. Because some of these picks you could use any time of the year. In fact, this bow with this pick would be a beautiful gift. A beautiful wedding gift or anniversary gift. So now I'm just going to knot it.
Jennifer's asking how she can use the prize.
PM Facebook, Jennifer, PM Bowdabra on Facebook, and let me know what color scrunchy ribbon you want. We have gold, silver, and red, and we'll get that sent out to you. Probably won't get there till after Christmas because of, the timing, but you'll definitely get it. So now I'm going to take this box again, and I'm going to take my Bowdabra. Isn't this just a really pretty ribbon? Where's Nick tonight? Well, Nick doesn't do every Monday for us. Nick does different Mondays, and I do different Mondays, because if you're not familiar with me, I'm actually the inventor of the Bowdabra. So thank you, Barbara, for asking. And now I'm just going to tie a little bow underneath here, so it's easy to take off and save the bow, because we know everybody likes to save beautiful bows. And Nick will be back next Monday if anybody's interested, because Nick is great. I mean, he just comes up with the best projects. So if you haven't seen him before, you definitely will want to watch. And Nick and I do pretty much like every other week. So there you go, this beautiful bow. And let's see, yes, Bowdabra's also on YouTube. So we have this beautiful bow. We can see it from the front. It's so pretty and so easy to make. So now I'm going to put this aside and kind of do a review now of everything we've made. We've got, oh, you know what? I have one more project. Oh, cool. So we're going to make a swag. And let's pull this out of here. And this has some nice greenery. So this is what's really, really cool with the Bowdabra. I'm going to take some Bowdabra bow wire. I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to make it a little longer than I normally would because we're throwing the swag in here too. So we're just going to fold this in half, lay it down, and just hang in there. We're going to be announcing the winner of the Bowdabra. So all I'm going to do is just laying my greens in here. So cool, and makes it so simple. So now I'm going to take my tails, and this again is other colors of our snowflake ribbon. Lay this down in here, just lay that down in there. And then I'm going to just lay 2 more tails in here. So lots of tails on the swag makes it really pretty. And Kathy, cool, thank you. And now I'm going to just take the ends here, just double them, just twist and fold it back over. And just to remind you, the reason that I twist is so the right side of the ribbon stays. So now we're just going to twist and fold. And this would be a beautiful mantle or door swag or even as a centerpiece. So we're just going to fold this back over. And I don't know why. There we go. And twist and fold and twist. Bring it back over one more time. We're not going to twist this time. Then I'm going to take my wand, give everything a really good scrunch. Then I have this beautiful pick that will just finish it off so beautifully. And give everything one more scrunch. And pull it out. And don't forget, we're going to be picking the Bowdabra winner in just a couple seconds. We're going to put everything tight down here. Pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Now I'm going to take it out. I'm going to separate my ends and just flip it over and tie a knot. And I'm going to actually triple knot this just to make sure it stays really well. So we're going to triple knot it. And I'll leave these pieces on here just in case I need to tie it to something. And then we're just going to fluff it out, bring my pick down into the center, and fluff my ribbons. Give this all a really good fluff. And fluff that there. Bring this down. Bring all of this down. The winner of the Jerry Nasberg from Missouri. Cool, Jerry, congratulations. You won the Bowdabra. So just PM us, and here we have this beautiful swag. Super, super simple to make. We made that in probably just 2 or 3 minutes. So just to go over everything that we've made, we've got our Bowdabra swag, and we have this beautiful gift wrap with a scrunchy ribbon and the blush ribbon. We'll put that aside, and we have our beautiful holiday gift wrap that could be used year-round. Put that aside, and then we'll take our beautiful little Christmas or Hanukkah gift wrap. Super simple to make. And we'll put that aside. We've still got more. We did a lot tonight. Then we have our really pretty little, use a hair bow as the bow. And we'll put this aside. And one more, which is our beautiful little gift wrap, where we use 2 ribbons and an ornament in the middle. So I hope you guys loved watching tonight. Nick will be on next week and I'll be back the following week. And don't forget, on the first Monday of January, I'm going to be announcing the winner from the replays who won a Bowdabra. So thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2023. Bye.